Hey, my name's Anthony Mosley. Come join me on my real estate ride-along. So you meet people in life and you just know that they're genuine good people, and it's not always about the business, but sometimes that's what makes them the most successful in business, is everything starts with the people, right? So today I want you to meet Brook Powers with Griffin Properties. She's the Chief Operating Officer, and man, she does a little bit of everything, and she's been a huge part of my life. So pay attention, because she's going to drop some clues today that are going to help you better your business, build your business. And also, when I tell you, don't be afraid to reach out to her and contact her. Don't be hesitant to contact her. She is the ultimate giver, and she will do what she can do to help you out in any situation. Come take a ride along with us.
Look out, there's a pedestrian.
So real estate, it wasn't always your suit. Real estate,
no.
You actually are almost fairly new. It's kind of weird to see that. But
Yeah, I actually was in publishing for years and made a decision to transfer out of publishing into a new career. I had no idea what it was going to be, but I just knew I had to make a move. It was time, and I was looking for new opportunity. The career that I had was just starting, the newspaper was downsizing and changing direction of their days of publication, and could kind of see the writing on the wall. So I really opened my heart up to making a change, Anthony, because honestly, that company that I worked for, I loved it for 20 years. For the last 4 years was a little rough, but I never wanted to leave before, and so I really had to change my mindset to make that move. And when I did, the very next day I get a call from Diane Griffin, who we are friends, and at the time we were neighbors. And she had just gotten back from being in Austin, Texas for a conference, and she had taken the red eye in, and she called me and she's like, "Brooke, it's me, it's Diane. I just took the red eye in from Austin, Texas, and I had an aha moment when I was there." And I'm like, "Okay, what's your aha moment? It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and
go to bed."
And I really thought it was odd that she was calling me, because we weren't that kind of friend. Like, "Hey, what are you gonna wear to work today?" kind of friend. So I thought maybe something was wrong, and clearly by the sound of her voice, the second I answered, there was nothing wrong. And she said, "I need to have you come work with me." And I said, "Well, what does that even mean, or what does that even look like?" And she's like, "I don't know." And we got a green light. Scotty. So I said, "Well, I just yesterday sort of made this decision deep down inside that I wanted to make this career move, so I think maybe we should talk. Let's get together today." So we met that day. My sort of must-haves to make a move and what she was looking for were so closely aligned that it was creepy. And we shook hands and made a deal. That was 5 years ago, in February-ish.
the rest is history.
The rest is history. So yeah, there were, I think, 5 people on the team when I started, and one of the opportunities that I had to have to move was to work with a company that valued growth and had unlimited opportunity and unlimited income, and found education as one of the cornerstones of their business, so continually educating their people. And that's what basically I stepped into without even really knowing it. I had no idea what Diane did. Even though she'd helped me buy and sell homes before, I just didn't know what a real estate agent did. I didn't even know her broker was Keller Williams. Nothing meant anything to me. I just wanted to grow something. And it was fantastic. And, being a women-owned business is even more near and dear to my heart.
That's the thing with Griffin's.
So I felt very fortunate, and No, there were a few times I was like, oh, shucks, what am I getting into? Because it was chaos. And you know what's happening during chaos, right? It's growth. But when you step into chaos, it doesn't feel like growth. It feels like...
It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, we've been working through it ever since, and we've had a great team of people, and we've gone through different iterations of people, but every time it's a great opportunity for everybody and a great learning experience, and it's continually bringing the message of community and culture and doing business for the right reasons with Griffin Properties, and I love it.
And I love it that you love it.
And
it
love
shows.
it.
I mean,
It's
there's a lot of passion that comes out of your group. There's a lot of passion that comes out of you and Diane.
Not in a weird way, though.
No, in a great way. You know what's funny is I coach LO. I have LOs I work with.
Mm-hmm.
So the coaching aspect there. Interesting story is we have, you know, one of the things is to call agents up and see if they can have a sit down with them. Just have a conversation, not necessarily sell them, to see if they can just talk, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And on a daily basis, they get the response of, no, I'm all set with a lender, man. Which is interesting because the story about Diane and why one of the reasons I became an instant fan was this LO that I worked with, Grant Alexander, back when he was just a little snot-nosed LO.
I remember. I was there.
That?
It was
Very
one
aggressive?
of my very first introductions to any kind of vendor relationship. It was Grant, and it was
Charlie.
No, it was not. Oh yeah, it was Charlie, and it was Katrina Cole, and Mr. Van Dyke.
Really?
Yeah, he was here from Florida.
Where was I at?
You weren't there. I met you at a meeting at a title company for the big educational thing we were putting on with Michelle Gordon and
family something dynamics.
Yeah, business family dynamics or whatever. And I met you there. I was like, who's that babe?
I'm blushing. So Grant walks into your office one time, cold calling, dude's desperate to get business, very aggressive. And he walks in there with a 6-pack of Bell's Oberon.
Mm-hmm.
And asked to meet Diane, and she actually stopped everything she was doing, sat down, had a beer with him, and gave him some clues on what he needed to do to build his business.
That's bad.
At that point, she was number 1 or 2 in GRAR for production.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure it was number 1.
To this day, we've never had a business arrangement or done business with Diane Griffin directly, only indirectly, but she changed a young man's life forever. And what I'm saying to you, other people out there, is treat people how you want to be treated.
That's right. You never know who's in the room and who you're talking to, because it could be a client, and you just need to be consistent with the way you treat people, because it's a reflection on you.
Well, Buddha told me it was karma too. And
there's some karma attached, but there's nothing that I dislike more about a person than when they're a different human when somebody else is in the room, i.e., their boss or somebody who they perceive has more value. And I have no use for people like that can't be transparent and real. This is real talk.
Real talk.
This is real talk.
I get it.
Sorry.
That just symbolizes the culture that you guys represent, though, too, which is cool.
Thank you. But we have a very similar culture.
A lot of my culture that we've built with our team was designed from your guys' team. Hence the free coaching. Pro bono.
Pro bono. You know what, Anthony? Thank you for saying that. That means a lot to me, because I can feel that. And the people that you've recruited to your team are people that I would want to hang out with.
Me too.
I mean, that means a lot, and that's how I feel about the people who are with Griffin Properties. I love them dearly, and I would do anything for them. I think, I don't know, it's an amazing feeling to go to work and see people that you care about and really want to succeed in what they want. Not what I want, but what they want. And that's what I try to do.
Surround yourself with people you like, love, and trust.
Yeah.
Don't have to watch your back. Keep the grass cut. Snakes are low. All right, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. We try to keep a little education here, too, to help out the new agents or agents that might be struggling.
Okay.
All right. So, a lot of new agents, or a lot of people want to get in this business because it is so lucrative. There's no ceiling. There's no cap. You can make any kind of money you want. You can make as less you want, as most you want. You can work your own hours. There's a ton of things you can do. It's awesome. It's entrepreneurship. It's very sexy, that word, entrepreneurship.
Isn't it, though? But is it?
Yet, we see a lot of people come in and go right back out. What do you recommend for someone who's thinking about getting into the real estate industry?
Have some great conversations with people who are doing it and are doing it at high levels and at the level that you perceive yourself at when you're in production. Because it's not just about, you know, golfing and drinks and boating and schmoozing. It's hard work. It's long hours. It's number one, it's all about lead generating. And if you're not comfortable picking up a phone and calling your friends and family, calling strangers, cold calling for sale by owners and expired listings, you will never survive. There is no silver bullet. There's no magic potion. There's no glitter fairy dust on how to build a business of real estate. It's all about picking up a phone, belly to belly, asking for business. And I think that's another mistake that a lot of people make, not in just real estate, but you get out there, you perceive yourself as a networker, but you never ask for the business. You never say, hey, I'm a real estate agent and I would love to help you or somebody you know buy or sell a house, whatever your script is. People are very passive about it, and the expectation is, oh, now that they've had the opportunity to meet me, they're going to send me all their referrals. That's just not how it works. You have to ask, you have to follow up, and you have to create an experience that is going to keep them coming back for more. If you're a one and done kind of agent, you won't have a very long career in this market. You're going to have to keep moving because
book of business is the most important.
Yeah.
Well, it is a very important thing, not the most important, but it's very important.
Right. What is the most important thing?
Sanity.
I might have a problem.
We both do, which is why we're so successful. I didn't say that it was a lack.
Right.
I mean, if you're sane and you're in real estate, you're not doing it right.
So I would say that, and also be patient. It takes time. So even if you found a buyer today, you know, to get them qualified with Anthony and his team and to find them their perfect dwelling and then make the offer, get it accepted. I mean, you're talking, you might not have a payday for 90 days. So fortify your bank account before you make the move so you can, you know, have a little wiggle room and feel comfortable as an agent. If you think you're a kind of team player and you're really looking to be on a successful team of highly motivated, high-level people, that even if you're new, that's what a team is all about. And I would love for you to call me if you're looking to be on a team.
Plug, I love it. How do they get a hold of you?
You can reach me by emailing me at Brook, no E, at griffinproperties.net, or you can text or call me at 616-540-7172. I would love to talk to you.
If you're in the UK, how do they contact you?
They can just reach out through our Facebook page, Griffin UK Properties. And we have lots of investment properties available, so we would love to talk to anybody who's looking to invest in the UK, and or even if you're interested in a real estate opportunity anywhere. You know what? Here's another beautiful thing about this business, and it just aligns perfectly with who I am, because I'm kind of in love with meeting new people and spending time with people and learning about people. This career allows me to have a network that spans the globe. So honestly, if you are anywhere in the world and you want to buy or sell a piece of real estate, you can call me because I know people.
You're a connector.
I'm a connector.
Absolutely.
We know people.
We know people.
And I got a guy.
I throw this one at everybody too. Is
Lob it over here.
we see a lot of crazy things in our business. Now
Mm-hmm.
you're not so much. You're not on the sales side.
No.
I'm sure you've still seen something crazy or dealt with something crazy. Crazy, out of the normal. It could be funny, scary, sad.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably something that might get a chuckle.
Oh my gosh, I have to think. There's some crazy things that have happened. So, what's kind of unique about what we do is we tour our buyer's agents through our listings, so they understand the listing just almost as well as the listing agent does. So with all of the buyers they're helping, they can service them right away. So our buyer's agents often will have an opportunity to get into a property and see some, I don't know if I can say this one thing.
Sure you can. Just leave out the names.
Well, it's the thing that they saw though.
Oh yeah, it's fine. We've had people finding bushes of marijuana, dead bodies, Black Panther, the felt, like the Panther
Yes.
glow in the dark thing. We've had
What about if it's
people in their underwear.
triple X?
We've had it.
So one of our agents found some paraphernalia hanging in a shower that was clearly being sanitized. So always remember to declutter your shower too, people. Yeah, so
that's perfect.
had to see that. I mean, use your imagination. It may be accurate or not, but it's going to be good.
Was this a listing or a showing?
It was one of our listings
what I meant. I'm
getting
sorry.
ready to go live, but our
Okay.
agents were touring at first, thank goodness.
Uh-huh.
So we were like, you might want to remove the from the shower.
Who removed it?
Oh, the buyer, or the
Okay.
seller, excuse me.
You know when they
The buyer was like, I will buy it, but I must have what's in the shower. No, I'm just kidding.
That's great.
Oh.
All right, and then I mean, I could, like I said, I can sit here and talk to you for days. No service better than this.
Seriously, door to door. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it.
Happy
I
birthday.
love you. Thank you. All right.
I gotta
Thank
get
you.
one more picture with you outside.
Okay.
You never know what you're going to see on Real Estate Ride Along. Please subscribe below for future episodes.
Yes. Makeup. Now it's not beeping.
Craft services, makeup.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Gotta have it all. Talked about doing yoga with someone the other day. I was like, might need to wear a heart alert, something like that.
One of those life alerts where you like, I've fallen and I can't get up.
I'm downward dog and I can't get up.
Quit overheating!